So we're in the heart of Smethwick, just off Smethwick High Street, big church called Holy Trinity. We are in the brand new co-working space. We are offering spaces to local social enterprises, local charities, but also local tiny businesses, freelancers who want to be less isolated and work alongside people when they're getting on with their work. It's a non-profit space, so everything that we make will be put back into the work here to develop space for local community use and to keep the workspace itself going. The membership options are 5 days a month for £25 a month, and that's fully flexible at the moment. If we get some problems with too many people arriving at once, we might install a booking system, but at the moment it's going to be flexible and see how it goes. The next level up is 2.5 days a week for £50 a month, or full-time for £100 a month. So really reasonable, and I think the £25 a month option, especially for freelancers and small social enterprises, is quite a nice little starter. We've realised that people really like to be near others when they're working, and it makes a real difference to how connected people feel in their work and their local community. And all the evidence from community-led co-working spaces is that it really fosters some fantastic collaboration in local communities, and that's what we're aiming for. The church and Smethwick CAN, working through the Use It project, realised that actually there's a huge amount of unused space in this building. It's a very vibrant church, it's a very progressive church, and it's wanting to think about its future in the community, but also making sure that it's providing, in terms of a space, what the local community needs. So one of the first things we did was apply to Awards for All through the National Lottery Communities Fund to fund architectural feasibility that involves a lot of community engagement to get local people designing the space that they would like to see and for the purposes they would like to see. And that's where we're at now, really. We're just at the start of that, and we'd love to hear from anybody in the local community that is interested in what this space could be for them. The co-working space itself is sort of the first phase of repurposing unused space in the church. It helps the church itself become more sustainable and keep this building going for the community in the longer term. But it's also about testing out and experimenting different uses of space. So it's very much about involving people of all faiths and none to really think about what the community here needs. What is it that we need in Smethwick that will be useful for all sorts of people and groups and projects to collaborate? There's a huge amount of unused space up in the kind of first floor, if you will, of the church, and the potential is absolutely massive.